YouTube, back with another video for you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into a video topic. There's a quote that I love that says, loneliness is the poverty of self. Solitude is the richness of self. And the difference between loneliness and solitude, loneliness is experienced by someone who can't be by themselves. They need companionship. They need someone by their side. They need someone to make them happy, make them smile, share moments with. Whereas solitude is optional. It's something that you dive into on yourself. Solitude is your moment to learn, where you remove yourself from people and get to learn who you are as a person. You know, the ancient Stoics, the ancient warriors all over the world would go to the mountains to be by themselves, to prepare themselves whenever it was about to be a war. Whenever something big was about to happen, they would go to the mountains where they would be alone, praying, training, doing different things, learning, harnessing their inner strength, their inner power, being at a high frequency, high vibration on themselves. You need to learn how to be by yourself. You need to learn sometimes how to deal with your thoughts. How long are you gonna distract yourself by being around people? Solitude is very important in every person's life. And you're gonna learn so much when you are by yourself. You're gonna start asking yourself questions about, why am I like this? For instance, I look at myself. I was raised in a Christian family where, you had to be kind, you had to be nice, you couldn't talk back, all these things. But I had to get to a point where I ask myself sometimes, when I don't speak up for myself, why am I not speaking up for myself? Is it kindness? And most of the times, it's not kindness. You need to learn how to speak up for yourself, But I learned that from being alone. Why do you have a short temper? Have you ever asked yourself, is it genetic? Why are you predispositioned to be so reactive all the time? You're not going to learn all those things if you're always around people, if you're always in relationships. Solitude is going to teach you not to put up with certain things. Because when you are alone, you're reading books, you are intentionally putting yourself in certain environments if you need to learn something, You're asking yourself certain flaws that you see in your character. Like I tell you, as a guy, especially as a guy, but this advice applies to girls too. Look at yourself as a video game character. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? But at what time will you evaluate all those things? If you're always around people, you're always in relationships, always have a girlfriend and a boyfriend who's going to call you. Next thing, you're in a heartbreak, you are suffering from heartbreak. You have to deal with that heartbreak for quite a while. After that, you jump into another relationship. You've got friends that want to hang out. Let's go here. Let's do this. You're always distracted, bro. You need time alone. You need a lot of time alone, not just a few minutes. You need time alone, and if you still stay with your parents, you're still at home, you're going to have to create an artificial space for yourself. It could just be a tree far away from people where you sit and talk to yourself, have conversation with yourself, internal dialogue. Ask yourself important questions. Read a book. Reflect on what you've learned from that book. Solitude is very important. People are going to ask you, why are you not in a relationship? Why do you not want to hang out with us? Why do you not hang out? Why are you always at home? Why are you always away from people? Bro, you are learning yourself. You're going through a process. You're going through a phase in your life where you need to upgrade your character, but you need answers. All those things are going to come from you separating yourself from people, having time to have internal dialogue, asking yourself important questions. Why are you a drunkard? Why do you drink so much? Why are you so short-tempered? Why is it that whenever you always talk about other people? Why are you so quiet? Why can't you stand up for yourself? Is it because you're kind? Or is it because you know you are afraid of violence? Why are you quick to react? Why are you not nice? Why do you never say thank you? Why are you not grateful? At what point are you going to come up with answers? At what point are you going to be that person that, you're like, I'm not grateful. Why? How did I grow up? What is wrong with me? At what point do you have that internal dialogue if you're always around people? You're always in relationships. Sometimes you need to separate yourself. You need to stop being in relationships. You need that phase in your life where you are alone. Solitude does not mean you're lonely. You're only lonely when you cannot be by yourself. And you're going to have to teach yourself to be by yourself. You're going to have to teach yourself how to be by yourself. What kind of a man are you? You always need other people around you to feel happy, to feel fulfilled. You can't say no to anything because you need other people. And this is how people end up getting into dumb shit. Because whenever people invite you to places and you never have time to evaluate, is this place good for me? Are the people that we're going to interact with, they're good for me? Am I in a position to be in that scenario? But because you always want social interactions, you cannot say no, you always go there. But when you're okay being by yourself, when you're okay not being at that party, when you're okay not having a girlfriend, when you're okay not always interacting with people, you can say no to situations that you don't want to be in. Solitude is your time to learn, to read books, to ask yourself very important questions about your life. Where are you going with your life? What are your dreams and aspirations? Why have you given up on your dreams and aspirations? Why have you given up on your talent? Solitude is that time where you ask yourself those questions. You need to learn how to be by yourself. Because there's one important question that you need to ask yourself. How are you going to have a good relationship with others if you do not have a good relationship with yourself? To have a good relationship with yourself requires being obsessed with self-development. Self-development is not just reading school books. It's about reading life books, tapping into other people's lives. When you're reading a book, you're going through the journey that someone else lived, the advice, the lessons that they learned. You apply them to yourself. Self-development is you wanting to be in good physical condition, wanting your health to be top, taking care, minding what you eat, when you eat. How is your spiritual life like? Do you have time to meditate? Do you have time to pray? Do you have time to read spiritual books, the Bible, the Quran, whatever it is, whatever your religion is? Your finances. When your finances are not okay, let's be honest. I know how it feels to not have money, but I have that at the back of my mind because that's a box I have to tick. I'm not financially stable. You understand? I know the pain of not having money as a man. You can't stand up for yourself. You can't pursue sometimes the dreams that you really want. People are going to talk about you. It's going to affect you. You're going to feel that respect go down. People are going to judge you, right? You need to tick all these elements and they take time. But I believe that being alone is one of the best things that you can do for yourself, to come up with the answers that you need. When you have a good relationship with yourself, then you will have a very good relationship with others. But when you have a battle in your head, this is where you start to tap into a lot of alcohol. You start to tap into a lot of drugs. You start being in the wrong environments because you want to be distracted all the time. You cannot live with the thoughts in your head. If you've gone through a tough childhood and you need therapy, you have to do that for yourself, bro. No one is coming to save you in this life is one thing I've learned. People, you might have 2-3 people that want to help you, that want to give you a platform, that want to support your dream. But bro, most people are not going to even try to help you because they have their own problems that they're dealing with. So you're going to have to be the hero in your own life. Pursue your dreams. Come up with answers. We have different talents. Believe in yourself. But how are you going to get to that mindset? You cannot be alone to think. You need time alone to think. Why do you think the CEO of a company has his own office when all the general workers just work together? He's the most important piece in the company's puzzle. He needs time to think. Why do you think in a football team, in any sports team, the best players or the best player has certain privileges of being alone, having his own masseuse, having this time where he doesn't have to tap into other people's energies, just alone, taking care of himself? Why? Because he's the most important piece of the puzzle. He needs time to think away from other teammates. He needs those privileges because he's the most important piece for the team to win. If they win, it's more bonuses for the other teammates. If the CEO comes up with good ideas, it's pay rises for the workers. That's why the CEO has a special office. In big companies, he might even have his own bathroom, his own bed in his office. Right? You are the CEO of your life. You need time alone to think. How can you be the CEO of your life when you're always around the general workers, when you're always around everybody else? You need time to think, bro. And just because you don't see the results today, just because your life is not going well today, does not mean the thoughts that you have, the ideas that you have, are not going to produce results tomorrow. When you plant a seed, when you plant a bamboo seed, it goes 5 years, it grows roots. And it only takes a few months for it to come up and grow into a tall plant. So your ideas, the energy you put into your ideas, you starting that business, you trying to start a YouTube channel like I'm doing, it's going to take a very long time for it to grow, right? But everyday consistency. You can't give up on your dreams. When you get into the gym, you're not just going to see results in 2 days. It's going to take years, bro. I've been in the gym 3 years. My body's not even at the level where I want it to be. But I always go every single day because I know I'm going to get there. Because the people I admire who have the bodies that I admire, they will tell you, bro, I've been in the gym for 10 years. I've been in the gym for 8 years. I've been in the gym for 12 years. And I'm only 3 years into the gym. So it's going to take time. Believe in yourself, man. You need to learn how to be by yourself. That was my video topic for today. Ciao, ciao.